Alright, so I'm going to try and make a short video. I'm in the top bunk. It's Saturday morning. It's just approaching noon right now. I've been up since about, I don't know, I want to say 8 a.m. I woke up, no, it was closer to 9, 8:30 to 9, somewhere in that area. And I woke up and I had to pee real bad. So I had to get dressed and then walk about 200 yards, maybe 150 yards to the truck stop, and then go in there to use the bathroom. That is the probably the biggest inconvenience that I can think of off the top of my head about being an over the road truck driver is bathroom. Like having to get up and get dressed and walk to the store to use the bathroom every time I need to use the bathroom. I will say that from the last time I was driving truck to now, the facilities are so much more convenient. Like the bathrooms, like you know, you need to go take a crap. It's not like a regular public restroom. They're much more. They have much more privacy. Um, they're they're like slightly upgraded from generic public restroom type stuff. Everything's a little bit better. That may just be a Love's thing. Maybe the pilots and Petros and the Flying J's and the TAs all still like the same old crap uh, that I remember. But the Loves is very accommodating. You know, it's not as awesome as your own bathroom, but it's pretty nice. Um, so I'm sitting here bored. I this is the first time I've busted out my laptop since I've been on the truck, and I'm just sitting up here on the top bunk. I've got my keyboard and mouse. Uh, this is my sleeve for my laptop. What sucks is my laptop bag. It's I it's all like I bought it when I bought the laptop. I got the sleeve. This is like an OEM sleeve. The bag is an OEM bag, and the laptop will not go into the sleeve in the bag while it's in this sleeve. It's such a tight fit. So it's I typically just put the laptop in the sleeve, this one right here. But I'm set up just like sitting on the top bunk bed on the laptop and bored. I can't think of anything to do. I think I'm gonna go maybe take a shower. He gave me his Love's reward card, and he said that he thinks it has 2 shower credits on it. The shower credit's only good for like 7 days, and I don't think he showers at Love's. I'm not sure though. And he said going forward, I can use my rewards card on everything, and I'm like, you don't have to do that. He said that a lot of trainers won't let students do that, but he does. He lets students do that. He's told me a few things that like he's really relaxed on in comparison to other trainers here. He said other trainers here will sit there and just like nitpick every little thing you do the entire time you're driving, and he said that he's not really going to say anything unless it's really really bad. He generally will wait until after the fact. He won't say anything like while it's going on. He'll wait until after, and then give me some feedback. Like, uh, you should have probably gotten on that off ramp a little slower. That's something that uh, I'm trying to break bad habits from CDL school. So in CDL school, one of the like dumbest things, like there were a few like really 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 idiotic things that they taught us in CDL school that I just thought were just so stupid. But it's their school, and I have to follow their rules in their school. One of them was how they do their backing on their alley dock. It was just so dumb. Even at the test facility at the DOT guy, whenever I did the alley dock there. He was like, yeah. I told him that I messed up on my setup, and he was like, yeah, I don't know why you set up way out there like that. Like that didn't make any sense to me. But that's not what I messed up on. That's just how what he was commenting on. That's how CDL University wanted us to do the alley dock, was like to start out way away from it and way up above it. It was so stupid. But anyway, but what we were talking about was off ramps, getting off the interstate. CDL University taught us that you do not hit your brakes until you actually get on the off ramp. You can. They said that you can let off of the throttle, but you cannot touch your brakes until you actually get on the off ramp. Otherwise, you're impeding traffic. Now, I'm not sure what moron came up with that at CDL University. I'm not sure if it's like somebody's dumbass idea, or if they were told that by DOT, like it's something specifically for the test, because they're prepping us to take the CDL test. They're not prepping us to do real world driving. So maybe it's a CDL test thing, like if during your CDL test with the DOT officer or examiner, because they're not actually DOT officers, I don't think. They're just DOT examiners. Maybe it's something that if you do that on your test, it's a point off for impeding traffic or something. But basically, it's insanely dangerous. And the only way we were able to get away with it at CDL University is because we were hauling empty trailers. If you do some stupid shit like that with a loaded trailer, you are going to roll. Because a lot of these off-ramps are really short. And you need to start slowing down before you actually hit the off-ramp. So, I, like, one of the first off-ramps that I took, I didn't slow down very much. I basically did the CDL University method to do an off-ramp. I let off the throttle like a half a mile in advance and let the truck slow down, by 10 or 15 miles an hour. And then as soon as the front of my truck crossed that line, I started hitting the brakes. But it was a short off-ramp, so I had to hit the brakes, pretty hard. I was able to get down to a safe speed and everything, but it was like, one of those things like, you're reaching for an armrest type thing, and you're like, is he going to be able to slow down? It was scary. And he made a comment about it, and I told him, yeah, it's something that it's a bad habit from CDL school, and I'm trying to break. And the last, I think I'm able to break it really quick, but it's, man, this video is going on a lot longer than I had. How did I get off onto this topic? I don't even remember what I was talking about. But okay, let me show you something. This is basically one of the things that I wanted to cover. Is my internet is really good on my phone. So the upload is as good as my house, 29 megabits per second. I think I'm rated for 25 or 30 at my house. I'll get, almost 40 on a speed test almost every time at my house. So not quite as good as my house, but really close. The uploads are amazing. Download is pretty solid. It's decent. How this compares to, I did a speed test at my house, and I got 41 down and 17 up. So this particular location has a much better upload speed than my house, than the cell tower at my house. So it looks like it varies between the various locations. So it's, but every location that I've tested Google Fi so far has been good. I'm tethered right now to, what is that noise? I'm tethered right now to the phone with internet, and I haven't had any issues. So it's really good. It's good internet. Did I mention that I'm having issues sleeping still? I think it's just the newness of everything. My mind is just racing. Once I get comfortable with everything that I'm doing, I'm probably going to be able to, go into a hibernation and get lots of sleep. I'm just not tired. And when I do go to sleep, I can only sleep for about 4 hours and then I'm wide awake. So, yeah, but I think the big agenda today is I'm going to go take a shower. He gave me his rewards card. Did I mention this already? I don't remember. He gave me his rewards card. I think it has 2 showers on it. And the showers are only good for like 7 days or something. And I think one of them is from last Wednesday. So if I don't use it, I lose it. And I really want to take a shower. I'll probably take a shower today, shower tomorrow. And he said I can use my rewards card for pretty much everything going forward, which is really nice, really awesome. I can start stacking up points. Using my rewards card for the fueling, you get tons of points for fueling up. You get a point per gallon, and I think you may possibly get points for like the cost itself, because it looks like every dollar is a point, and every point is a penny. And some of these fuel ups can be $200-300 or something. So that's like $2, $3, $4 in rewards every time you fill up. I'm not sure. It says that it gives you a point for every gallon, but if it rewards you for the gallon and the actual cost of the fuel, then that's a lot of points. If it's only giving you a point for every gallon, that's not too terribly awesome. Because you put like, I don't know, maybe 150 gallons in, so that'd be $1.50 in points, but it's like $3 a gallon. If they're paying you for the actual price of the fuel, then $4.50 is a lot better than $1.50, but it all adds up. He told me that if you use your rewards card for everything, then after a month, maybe 2 months, you'll have enough to get one of the Blue Parrot headsets like he has. All the super truckers have the headset that they wear. His is actually right down there. It's it's the style that has one earphone whatever thing, and the other one's just a clip holder to keep it on your head, and it's Bluetooth. It's amazing noise canceling. I've never used one, but this is what everybody says. This is what it advertises as. Is people say that you can be outside in 50 mile per hour winds with a truck running and like just tons of noise, and it'll be crystal clear. They won't hear any of that on the mic, the person you're talking to. The range on it is, I think, 300 feet, but that is also dependent on the device that you have it paired up with. 300 feet, that I mean, it's like a football field. That's pretty good. So you can definitely walk all around the truck. I don't know if you can walk all the way into the truck stop and stay on your phone, but everybody just seems to keep their headset on their head all the time wherever they're at. I haven't gotten to that level of super trucker yet. I just have this headset when I'm at my computer. I hope I don't run the battery dead. I set the thing up to automatically turn on, and I'm hoping that if the batteries get low, that it will automatically turn the truck on to recharge the batteries. If not, then we're just going to have to call roadside and get a jump. That'll be a learning experience for me. But considering that I've been running my laptop off of this for a couple of hours and it hasn't turned on to charge the batteries, is a little concerning. It doesn't have an APU. An APU, if your batteries die, the APU can charge up your batteries. I heard it takes a while, like 30 minutes to an hour. But that's one of the really awesome things about having an APU is if you kill your batteries, you don't have to have somebody come jump you. You can just, your APU can just charge them up. But yeah, I'm about to. I don't know. The only thing that I have on my agenda today is get my shower on. I'm looking forward to that. Like, I really like feeling clean. Maybe it's more that I don't like feeling dirty, but I really do enjoy my showers. And to be able to get into a truck stop shower, they are so much better than like the Planet Fitness locker room showers. If I were really confident with my body, like if I didn't have, man boobs and a gut, if I were in really good shape and I looked really nice, um, I still would not enjoy showering at the damn Planet Fitness locker room. Like, I am a heterosexual male. I don't want to, like, I'm not in there to show off to the guys. No, it's not a body image thing. It's just like, who in the hell wants to scurry around naked in a damn locker room? I'm not that comfortable with people. Um, that's just, yeah. I don't think I'm not gonna rule out the possibility that I might not ever shower again at a Planet Fitness, but it was a horrible experience at like 2 o'clock in the morning. That's probably the slowest time at the Planet Fitness, and it was not an enjoyable experience. There was just a severe lack of amenities, like just places to put like my bar of soap. It's not set up for you to bring any of your own stuff, like your own soap or a loofah or a razor to shave or a toothbrush. It's not set up for that kind of like hygiene. It's set up for just hopping in there and rinsing off after a workout and then getting dressed and leaving. That's the way their showers are set up. And to do anything above and beyond that is very it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's just not set up for that. Inconvenient. That's the word I was looking for. It's very inconvenient. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep rambling because that's like all I've got going on today is a damn shower. I was really like right now I would really like to go in and sit down at a buffet and eat, but this truck stop, the only thing it has is a Carl's Jr. It has a Carl's Jr. and then there's the roller dogs, like the hot food at the Love's itself. So it's I don't know. It's all good. Well, I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll watch some Netflix today or something. Uh, I don't know. I'm kind of like, for some reason in my mind, I don't want to use a whole lot of network bandwidth, but it's unlimited. I'm just afraid that if I use a lot, they're going to cap me, even though it specifically states in my terms that there are no caps, there's no throttling. The Google Fi plan is a usage plan, and it caps out at $80. And I'm definitely at the $80 of data usage. So it's like $20 if you use almost no data, and it goes up until you hit the cap of $80 of data usage. But it supposedly never throttles or anything. But $80 is the most I'll be charged, and I'm going to be charged $80 a month while I'm using this to tether and everything. And tethering and Wi-Fi hotspot are no extra charge with Google Fi. So if you're a trucker and you're looking for an internet option, Google Fi looks to be a pretty solid one because they don't charge for Wi-Fi hotspot, they don't charge for tethering, and the bills don't go any higher than like $80 a month. There are other options. I think there's one unlimited data that's $60 a month. That is, I forget what it's called. It's like on the road Wi-Fi or something. It's something like specifically designed for truckers and RVers and stuff like that. Google Fi, if I remember correctly, look it up. I think they use the ATT network. And I'm fairly certain that that other one that is designed for over-the-road drivers and RVers and stuff uses the AT&T network. So you're talking about the exact same service. You're just getting it from a secondary provider, and so your rates and terms are going to be a little bit different. So just compare the rates and terms between the two of them, see which one works best for you. The awesome thing about the Google Fi is it's a regular phone, and so you can make phone calls and stuff with it as well. Whereas the other thing, I think that might just be a Wi-Fi hotspot. But the Google Fi tether, Wi-Fi hotspot, you make calls on it. It's just regular phone, whatever, and it's pretty sweet. It's been good so far. And I'm actually going to set up a Wi-Fi hotspot for his Rand McNally. That'll give me something to do. After I finish this video, I'll play around with his Rand McNally. He asked me if I wouldn't mind getting his Rand McNally updated, because he's not a tech person, and he's never ever updated it since he bought it. So it's got the wrong speed limits in areas and all kind. Like, it'll be telling you, hey, slow down, you're speeding, because it'll think the speed limit's like 50 miles an hour in a spot, and the speed limit's actually 65 there. It changed at some point, and this hasn't received that update. And it has this really bad issue with looping. Like, let's say you're driving from Denver to Salina, Kansas. It's pretty much a straight shot on I-70. It'll just randomly have you, like, take an exit, drive down a service road for a mile or two, and then get back on an exit, or get back on an on-ramp onto I-70. And I think that might be fixed with an update. It might also be an option thing, because if you set it to absolute shortest path, then maybe taking that service road is like an inch shorter than staying on the interstate. But there is I think there's a preference option in there. That's the only negative I've heard about Rand McNally, is people say that it is like really hard to use. It's not user friendly. It just has way too damn many options, and it can be difficult to set up. But Miguel, he said he's not a tech person, and he hasn't had an issue with it. He really loves his Rand McNally. He said it doesn't seem overwhelming to him. He did recommend that I get the upgraded version from what he has, though. He said that one's a lot better, and he wishes he had that one. But he, or maybe he was telling me to get the upgraded version that he does have. I can't remember. But yeah, that'll be my big thing for today, is to get that upgraded, and I'll probably leave my Wi-Fi hotspot on and have that linked up, because he's never had it hooked up to internet. And there's a whole bunch of features that open up if that Rand McNally has internet access. It will give you live weather updates, like a lot of live update type stuff. So that's pretty sweet. So I'll go ahead and set that up, and he'll probably be real happy when he gets back here on Monday. But anyway, I'll do that and get this uploaded. It'll be 23 minutes. I'm just sitting here in the damn sleeper. This is the top bunk. Just sitting here, streaming, making video from the top bunk. And being just bored off my ass. I don't know what in the hell I'm going to do today. I'll probably hop in Discord with a couple of buddies of mine and see what in the hell they're doing. Maybe I'll play Path of Exile. I think I'm like level 47 in the current league, Metamorph or whatever it is. Maybe I'll finish out. I think I'm on chapter 5. I think there's 6 chapters in the story. So maybe I'll finish the story this weekend on Path of Exile. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I wish there was a Diablo season starting right now. The last season, I'm pretty sure that I've already completed the whole journey on that thing. I don't really feel a need to go back in there and play that anymore. But anyway, I'll end this video there. Thanks. Bye.